your life started to like
reflect the things that I was preaching. See, look, I finished her sentences. That's why we're together. I love this. Go ahead, keep going, girl. Don't let me stop.
No, but that was the you said it perfectly.
I've been wondering why we still play as we were friends. I hope somehow I wish we'll meet again. It's time to care. We should just share love one day.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the LD World. It's your boy Lance, and I'm here with my boo, the one, the only. Do it. And so today what we have here, we have no, just kidding, but we got a cool little video for you guys. Today we're going to dive a little bit more into let me start that over again. So we got an interesting video for you guys today. We are going to dive a little bit into our relationship. We do that a lot on this channel. That's what our channel is about, but we don't talk about the bad things that go on in our relationship, and we're gonna reveal that for you today. But you guys know what to do. Tell them what to do.
Make sure to give the video a big thumbs up.
A big thumbs up.
Subscribe to our channel if you're not already.
Subscribe to the channel.
Hit the notification.
Turn on that bell.
Because we post every other day.
Without further ado, let's get right into the video.
The first thing that almost broke us up. You can't really say it broke us up because we weren't really together at that point, but I knew it was going to be a problem.
I thought we were, but whatever. Go ahead, continue.
No, it was the first day that I messaged you on WhatsApp. The very first day,
yeah,
you asked me, do you love Jesus? I said, yes. And that I was like,
I just went out and asked you if you love Jesus.
And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Because at that point, I didn't believe in God. And I was like, that's gonna be a problem. You don't remember?
I don't even remember. I must have been asleep.
Because you were like, I love Jesus. Jesus is number one. Yeah. Still. And I was there from Iceland like,
who's Jesus?
Who's Jesus?
But okay, I didn't even remember that I did that. That's interesting.
Yeah, that was the first time I knew that was going to be a problem.
That's like conversation number 255.
It was the beginning of this problem. The reason why I thought it was going to break us up was because it was very important for you that I was religious. And I felt pressured. So I was like, oh my gosh, I can't. Like, I'm not gonna believe in God. Like, you can't just make someone like believe in God right there, right now. Yeah. Right. So I was like, that's gonna be a problem. Okay. Should we break up? But then
you never asked me that, but okay.
But then it got better because I did my research.
She got on Google. No, I'm just kidding. But okay, you did your research. And I did my research. You started to understand a little bit more.
And you also helped by you weren't like pressuring me anymore. I felt like in the beginning you were a little bit like, you should believe there's no other way. You have to do this, you have to do that. And I was like, and also a big part of it was I was looking at you and there were things that you were saying but you weren't doing.
Yeah, I agree.
Your actions weren't like,
no,
that's why
actions, I wasn't practicing what I preached.
That's why I had a big problem with it. Yeah. And I was like,
yeah, I understand that.
So once your life started to like
reflect the things that I was preaching. See, look, I finished her sentences. That's why we're together. I love this. Go ahead, keep going, girl. Don't let me stop.
No, but that was you said it perfectly.
Okay.
That's when I started researching. Yeah.
That's interesting. I didn't know I said that. That's pretty cool, and it's pretty cool how we were able to overcome that. I don't know if that's a problem in anybody else's relationship if you guys are watching that, but hopefully you could learn something from our experience. In my experience, especially throughout my lifetime and my faith, I don't like to say religion, but my faith, I think that it's important to maturely speak to someone and not just beat them down with the Bible, because God deals with people in their individual time. So you just gotta let it flow. All right, let's go on to the next one. I'm gonna do the next one. Is that okay with you? Can I do the next one?
Of course.
Okay, cool. So one of the things that I thought was going to break us up for sure, if you guys didn't notice about us doing, I started off in a long distance relationship. We're still in a long distance relationship, working through all the kinks. But I was in a long distance relationship before in the past, and I swore to myself, never, ever again will I be in a long distance relationship. And then this girl DMs me, and here we are. So, just like Justin Bieber said, never say never.
Ooh, we can't get copyrighted. My singing is too good.
No, we get Justin Bieber a shout out.
Oh.
But yeah, drop a paper. Throughout all the way up until now, we have had challenges with long distance relationship. We'll do another video on that later. But there's so many different ways that we overcame that. And one of the strongest ways that we overcame that was through communication. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
That was a short but sweet one.
Short and sweet.
Ooh.
Don't say it.
This is still at the beginning.
Oh, wow.
But we knew each other well. Like, we had been FaceTiming every single day.
Yeah.
So we were in kind of like not in a relationship, but we were like
Well,
long distance relationship. We hadn't met up.
You know, let's see what's going to happen.
So one thing I thought for sure that was going to break us up is his problem with my friends. I was hanging out. I was living in Barcelona. I was hanging out with my friends, mainly guys.
Not mainly guys.
Only guys?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let them know the truth now. Don't hold back.
No. And I was hanging out with them every single day. We were at the beach. We were just doing... We were always out. Until
wee hours into the morning. Sometimes out all night long.
Yeah, and that was just my lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
They were only my friends. Please confirm that.
I ain't confirming nothing. I'm still not sure what was going on, but we're going to keep it moving. Yeah, they were your friends.
Okay, thank you. So I loved hanging out with my friends, but at the same time, when I called you, when I got back home...
Because it wasn't even just like hanging
out. You were in a mood, and I was like,
you guys were partying, drinking...
No, that was later on. In the beginning, I used to just like hike with them.
It doesn't even matter.
We were not really drinking.
This was a problem for a long time when you lived in Barcelona.
Yeah,
but then I went down there and I met some of them, and they were cool.
Yeah.
I figured out that they were just friends. You can see this is still a sensitive subject for me.
Yeah, but I thought this was gonna break us up because it just made me very sad that I couldn't like enjoy my life. I just met you online. I hadn't even met you in person. Mm-hmm. And whenever I got back home and I called you, you were upset, you were in a mood, you were not happy. I'm like, ugh.
You can put all my business out there like that?
But, no.
Anyways.
I was just upset and I thought it was gonna break us up because I honestly wasn't doing anything. I was just having fun with my friends. So I was like, I can't do this anymore. But for some reason, I kept going. I don't know why.
I mean, look at me. I know why.
How did we fix it?
I don't know if we did. I don't know if we fixed it. It just kind of worked itself out.
No, I think we fixed it because...
we started developing a little bit more trust for each other. And I spent quite a bit of time in Barcelona.
Yeah, and he got to meet my friends,
So I got to meet a lot of your friends, and your friends, I guess, became my friends, and
yeah. So
that helped. All right, now we're back to me. Another one of my things that almost broke us up was our cultural differences. Dua and I have, and I mean like the background of me being a African-American male. We'll use the politically correct term, an African-American male, and talking about things like slavery or the civil rights movement or just different things that has happened throughout history. And when we talk about those things, she didn't necessarily understand. And then it kind of turned into, I don't really know how to handle my emotions. So they kind of turned into little heated debates and so on and so forth. And I just felt like sometimes I was like, if she doesn't try to understand the history of Black people, then why am I even with her? Because I want to pass this down to my kids and so on and so forth. But we worked through that by just, first of all, I had to learn how to handle my emotions. And second of all, we learned how to communicate with each other better. Communication is a big thing in our relationship. So yeah, and now she's more open to listening instead of just firing off. So that worked.
My third one is kind of not the same thing as this one, but it's more in a action way.
Okay.
So what we were doing. So the differences between us, I felt like, especially the first time I came to Orlando, there were so many things that you just expected me to know, to do it your way, without even telling me. For example, he was brushing his teeth. He was brushing his teeth. And I come into the bathroom, I was gonna brush my teeth, get ready for the day. No. We went on a walk and he almost broke up with me.
It wasn't just because of that. It was just a lot. It was overwhelming. It was overwhelming. I was just so used to being single.
Yeah.
And that's really what it is. And that was just the icing on the cake. And at that point, I was just like, I'm done. I'm tired of this.
So it was just a lot of things that he was used to do it one way. And he kind of expected me to do it that way without telling me. So I was doing my stuff, but he wasn't really communicating. And then when I walked into that bathroom when he was brushing his teeth, that was it.
Yeah. But
so we literally broke up kind of on that walk.
Yeah. And then we got back together on that walk as well. There was a lot of things going on back then. And it was a hurricane.
Yeah.
That was the first time we were trapped in the house together. So yeah, I was a little...
Oh yeah, the power went on.
Yeah, I was a little on edge.
Okay.
I didn't even have Netflix. There was no power.
But I think it's important to
communicate
because
yes.
you cannot expect the other person to know what you're thinking.
Yes, communication. Like I said, it's a huge thing in our relationship. We're still working on that. And now I know, because she sat there and she was crying. She was like, all you had to do was tell me. And I was like, dang, that is all I had to do.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that back then. I didn't know how to communicate. I'm a strong communicator, but not when it comes to relationships. So that was a downside. I think I'm a
So when
really
we get
good
a house,
communicator.
we're getting 2 sinks.
2 sinks.
So we can
All right.
brush at the same time.
That was your last one, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, my last one. Another thing that almost broke us up was, especially when we first started dating, I was used to being single, and I wanted to be single. I knew I liked her. I wanted to be with her, but I also wanted to do my own thing on the side or whatever. So I didn't want to be in a relationship. And actually, I think that did break us up.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, we did break up from that for a little while. And then I was single, and I figured out that, like, you know, the single life wasn't what I really wanted. And so I called her crying, begging on my knees.
No, you DM'd me.
Crying, begging on my knees. I was on my bed, on my knees, literally just like, hey, what you doing? And she was just out there partying with her guy friends, having a good time, posting pictures and stuff. I blocked her on Instagram for a little bit, unblocked her because I got a DM her. It was just a mess. So we ended up getting back together, and now we're here.
Yeah.
And the rest is, as they say, is history. So
You said to do.
So boom, people, those are a couple of things that almost broke us up. And I know you're sitting there asking, why are you guys doing this video? I'm doing this video we're doing this video to tell you guys that a relationship is not all cakes and roses. It's not easy. It's not going to be easy. If you think that you're gonna be with somebody and they're a perfect match, and you're supposed to have a perfect relationship, I mean, maybe there's a relationship out there like that. If you're in it, DM us, comment below, let us know, because I don't believe in it. I don't think it exists. But what's important is overcoming those obstacles together. And Dua and I have done that. It has made us stronger, and we continue to grow together instead of apart. I was doing a very strong close, and you had to do that then.
Keep going.
That's it.
That's
So that's pretty much all we got for you guys today. If you liked the video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Join the family, please. We're almost at 2K. Everyone that is new and following us, thank you so much for joining the family. Everyone that has been a part of the family since the beginning, We love you guys. Thank you very much for sticking with us. We hope you enjoy the content. Turn on that notification bell because we will have another video coming for you guys soon. And like we always say, later, dudes. Love one day,